I'm a hockey fan myself. What did you say?
How many keys you need total?
The third one gets you into the place where Adea is.
Ah,
okay. Sorry, Annie. I know we're keeping you up kind of late.
That's fine. I've been more tired than this.
That's okay. We only have like almost an hour left.
Oh, there was one session where Jen was really tired. She told me that she came back and watched it later. She, like, did not remember saying half the stuff that she'd said. I think the adjective she used for it was lolsiest. Like, the stuff that she'd said in the session. This was Xenosaga, I think.
If I have you one of your sessions after I've been awake for 2 whole days, then see how I respond to stuff.
Have you been awake for 2 whole days?
Yes.
Like 48 hours?
Are you serious?
Oh, we
Yes,
don't stand the test against them. You're a rascal.
Oh, alright. No, so you're not saying that currently you have...
Oh, no.
Okay, alright.
Since about 8 o'clock my time in the morning.
Wait, now? No, it's like 1:25 in the morning your time.
I mean 8 o'clock yesterday morning my time.
So you were recently up for 2 whole days.
No, that's a few years ago. I'm saying that now I've been up since 8 o'clock yesterday morning.
Right, okay. You're just talking about 2 different time periods, and I'm getting
Sorry,
confused.
I tend to confuse people like that.
So, with the second key card, you can go back here to that staircase and go into a new area.
Alrighty.
Unlocked.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I guess it's, yeah, I guess it's the tennis courts or whatever.
So they have hockey and tennis courts in this garden. These people must be expensive.
You mean the school must be expensive?
Yes, the people who run the school must have a lot of money.
Well, yeah, probably. But again, a lot of schools in real life have this athletic stuff, so... I'm like, wait a minute, is
They
there...
don't have it on something that actually flies.
I'm making a habit of showing which battles I win myself and which ones I win because Odin comes in and bisects everyone.
Gives them a good thrashing.
I was going one way and then I just thought, wait a minute, is there something in the other direction? So I'm going to see that now.
Okay.
The GFs that I got early in the game are starting to run out of abilities to learn. Once a GF has learned all its abilities, then obviously ability points won't do much for it. You can teach it new abilities through using items.
Okay.
And in fact, I get an item later this session that makes me think I will probably want to do that.
So they're not completely useless after they learn their abilities.
Well, you can use the abilities that they've learned. I mean, that's the whole point of learning their abilities.
No, I mean, they won't get replaced, I mean.
What do you mean they won't get replaced?
Like, I guess the way you said it threw me off, so I apologize. I just thought you meant that after you run out of things to do with your GF, you can't really do much with them anymore.
No, I meant that the ability points that you earn in battles, like, that just showed up there, won't be useful regarding those Guardian Forces, because they've already learned all their abilities. Like in FF7, if you've made leveled up its materia to the highest level, like that.
I get you now. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. So it turned out that that passage just led back to where I started.
Another dead end.
Well, no, not a dead end, more like going in circles. But that's okay because there's a save point there.
Convenient.
No, I like it when things are designed that way. It's like you open up a shortcut and then you can go back to somewhere and save or something like that.
Yes, that's always a good idea in games.
Alright, so here we're actually coming to something more exciting. Remember this area? This is where we were the last time we were in Galbadia Garden on Disc 1. Except this time there's somebody else with us.
And they want to fight and eat your soul.
I don't know if it can eat our souls, but I don't want it eating our bodies either.
Why is he trying to be dramatic?
So I'm switching my junction so that I don't have anything junction to people's attacks that I think this guy may absorb or be immune to.
Because that'd be a bad idea.
Yes, it would. So just press X when you're standing next to this thing to start the battle.
It's like in Final Fantasy VII when you don't get the materia to fit when you first get him and then you use this.
It's Fluffy!
Looks like Cerberus.
Yes, Cerberus is the dog that Fluffy is based on. Fluffy from the first Harry Potter book. I mean...
Let's play some pretty music, shall we?
Yes, well, unfortunately, Irvine left his violin behind.
I can't pronounce properly.
You know, Cerberus, it's really not good for your health to put Squall on Berserk. Because then this happens. His ATB gauge will fill up like once a second.
I've actually read somewhere that it's actually meant to be pronounced Cerberus.
That's quite possible. There are a lot of Greek things that are conventionally pronounced with the soft C at the beginning that maybe the correct pronunciation would be with a hard C.
I think Cerberus is more easy to say.
Really, this dog has a death wish. He's putting Berserk on a character that's already very fast and very strong.
Silly Doggy.
Squall is tearing him apart. And I'm like, no, not yet. I want to, what did I guess I wanted to draw magic a few more times. Yeah, this is Cerberus' big thing. It casts triple on himself.
Okay.
What I was actually trying to do was scan the thing so I could discern which elements it absorbed and whether it was weak to anything. And of course, it now casts Stun to God 3 times in a row because it's cast triple on itself. Now, why it has to go through the entire animation 3 times, rather than just, you know, doing it one after the other, as one of the characters would do, one of the PCs would do. I don't know why it has to make it longer than that. And I find out something interesting when I scan this thing. That being that it's already mostly dead.
Wow, Squall.
I mean, this would be like...
Yeah, speaking about long attacks, it's like not as bad as when Sephiroth uses Supernova in Final Fantasy VII.
I never got that far.
When he uses that, I go and mix up a cup of tea.
There's a GF like that in this game. We'll see later. Except not really, because the long attack animation means that you just get more of an advantage out of the boost ability. Here we have a new spell, Quake. That is an earth elemental attack that hits every enemy on the screen. It is also It is also right. It doesn't hit flying enemies. It's also a very strong spell for junctioning. In fact, there are a couple of places that I'll visit later on Disc 3 where there are a whole bunch of hidden draw points, and they have only the most powerful spells in the game, and Quake is one of the spells that they have.
I see.
Uh-oh, it's casting a spell again. Get some more toilet paper. Okay, so first it's being stupid by casting Blind on Squall. Then it's being stupid by casting Blind on Squall again.
Silly Doggy.
Well, Squall, I mean, technically he can be blinded, but he never misses anyway.
Yeah. Pointless, really.
Although I think maybe he does less damage.
Yeah, he does. I think it went from like 1,000 to 400 something.
Although some of that effect is not being under Berserk. And I'm like, crap, he's doing it all 3 times against Irvine. Irvine is probably going to get knocked out here.
No.
Not quite. Random number generator was kind to me the last time.
Say me what you got.
It talks.
It talked at the beginning of the battle.
I missed it.
Me too.
Squall's like, let's just take this one. And he's like, pretty confident. Okay, what I stole there, I think that's probably the rare steal, and it's a very good one. Speed Junction Scroll. That teaches the Speed Junction ability to a GF.
Not bad bottles.
And he concedes. He, they, I don't know. Which one would you use?
It's just a demon dog. There's no gender to it.
Well, but I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about singular or plural.
I see. And we now get that thing, I think.
Yes, that thing is a GF.
Nice. Saber,
Yes, this is after Cypheron 48. Again, I know I've mentioned him in my Let's Plays. His first one, and I think probably still his best one, was Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. He just... he's of the failure is funny category of Let's Players. He knows that people love to see him screw up, and while he doesn't do it on purpose, it happens a lot anyway.
it's enjoyable.
Like on a mini game where you needed 500 points to get the first prize, he got 497. Or he got the final boss down to 1 hit point and then got killed.
Oh my god, that was really annoying.
Yes. Alright, so Cerberus can learn Speed Junction. So I put Cypher on, because I'm naming it. I put it on that right away because that is an awesome ability. It also has the ability ×3 ability, so I junctioned it to Irvine, because Irvine is the only one right now who doesn't have ability ×3.
I see now.
And you'll see what I'm... Oh, it also has Hit Junction, which isn't useful for Squall, but is useful for every other character. Well, mostly. Selphie can get a weapon that makes her never miss, but that's her ultimate weapon, so... Until she gets that, it's useful for her. Okay, so you see now, there's another ability slot.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I decide to put magic plus 40% so that he can draw magic more quickly. And what am I doing now?